All right, ladies and gentlemen, in this video, I'm going to show you how to construct circle graphs. So we have a table here where there was a survey conducted about Busch Gardens, and a group of students were asked to name what their favorite roller coaster was. So in our chart, we have Griffon. There were 24 students that like Griffon, Loch Ness Monster 12, Apollo's Chariot 6, and Alpengeist 6 students. So whenever we're trying to conduct a circle graph, the first thing we want to know is what our total number of people surveyed are. So when we look here, we've got 24, 12, 6, and 6. So if we want to know a total, then we would need to add all of those numbers together. So if you were to add 24, 12, 6, and 6, you would end up with 48 people. So 48 people were surveyed. Now, step 2, you want to go ahead and write fractions and percentages based on this information. So with Griffon, we have 24 students that liked Griffon out of a total of 48. Because remember, circle graphs are comparing your part to your whole. So Griffon is 24, that's the part, and 48 is the whole. Now, I do know that 24 over 48 does simplify. 24 can go into 24 once, and 24 can go into 48 twice. You could have used 2 to try and help you. You just would have had to simplify multiple times. Now, 1/2 as a percentage, you guys should already know that from our FDP unit, is 50% or half. Okay. Now, when we look at Loch Ness Monster, there were 12 students that liked Loch Ness Monster out of 48. And I can simplify this by using 12. I know 12 can go into 12 once, and 12 can go into 48 4 times. And 1/4 as a percentage is a quarter, so that's 25%. Now, our Apollo's Chariot and our Alpengeist are actually the same number. We have a 6 and a 6. So 6 chose Apollo's Chariot out of 48. I know that 6 can go into 6 once, and 6 can go into 48 8 times. So our fraction is 1/8. 1/8 is one of our benchmark fractions. So that would be about 12.5%. So I'm just going to put 12.5%. And then Alpengeist would be the same exact information. 6 out of 48, that's 1/8, and that's the same as 12.5%. So now that we have these percentages and fractions, we can go ahead and create our circle graph. Again, the roller coaster survey was done out of 48 students, and now I can conduct the circle graph. I noticed that half of the students chose Griffon. So I'm going to just take my circle graph and split it in half, and I'm just going to write G for Griffon. So we took care of Griffon. Then Loch Ness Monster is 25%, a quarter. So if we were to take what we have left over, this bottom half here, and split that, then we're dealing with a quarter. So I'm going to go ahead and put LM for Loch Ness Monster, or 25%. And then lastly, we have Apollo's Chariot and Alpengeist. We only have this piece left to deal with. They're exactly the same. So all I need to do is just basically split this section in half. So one will be Apollo's Chariot, which I'll call AC, and the other one will be Alpengeist. So again, your Griffon is represented by half, or 50%. And then half of 50% is 25%. So Loch Ness Monster is represented by that. And then we took the last 25% and split that in half between Apollo's Chariot and Alpengeist. So again, your circle is always out of 100%, but the amount of students or whoever you're surveying or whatever it may be can change.